What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. I am the luckiest person in the entire world, and I'm going to tell you why in just a few minutes. First, the plans on the Astro today are clean. Like, see how I got some rust spots, and it's all dirty, and I got these wires everywhere. I'm going to clean up all these wires, get these out of here, clean the sucker up, clean up this rust real quick, and then up front, I've got, I got the foam. So I'm going to put foam up here, but it can't go everywhere because I got that weird center console thing that goes across here, and I think it sucks up, so I can't fit all the foam in there. So I'm going to put that in, and then put in the foam, and then take this off, and then put on the headliner and put it back on. And then I'm going to get some foam and fill up all up in here, and all up in here. Before we could do that, though, I got to tell you a little story about how I am the luckiest person in the entire world. Check this out.
Nothing ever comes to me, yeah, in a steady stream. But you gotta keep on going. You gotta live that dream. I know I ain't supposed to feel it, but oh how it feels. Nothing ever comes to me, in a steady stream, but you gotta keep on going. You gotta live that dream. I know I ain't supposed to feel it, but oh how it feels. Instead of letting it go, I let it
Alright, so I just got here. I was recording with my new $400 camera, and it came with a really good suction cup mount that's made for cars, and I was doing a bunch of time lapses and B-roll with this thing, and it fell off. So I'm really hoping that someone didn't snag it and it didn't get run over and I can find it. Man, I see it. I see it. I think it got ran over, but I see it. Ugh. Oh man. Well, the lens protector's definitely shot. It's still rolling. It might still work. It's still rolling. What? Oh man, I wonder if it still works. Oh, look at the lens protector. It is shot. It did its job. I think it might still work. It doesn't look like it got ran over. Oh my god. So I am so freaking lucky. So I ended up going to the flooring place, and their deals weren't really any different than what Lowe's or Home Depot has. They weren't really anything special, and they had the worst customer service I've ever seen in my life. So I'm not gonna give them my business. I ended up going back to Lowe's and checked them out. Everything they had was decent was like $1.99 per square foot. And so it ended up being about $100 to put the floor in here. I'm going to try to find something for 99 cents or less. I'm going to challenge myself because that's 1/5 of my $500 budget on this thing. So I'm going to search around tonight and try to find somewhere else with, you know, where I can find them on sale. Or I only need 2 boxes. Maybe I can find leftover from somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to check it out and shop around. So let's get started on this thing. So I got it in. It is, there's not a lot of room in here to fit insulation. And I was actually looking at the headliner, and it has like this little donut that sticks up, and these parts stick up really high. I actually don't think it's gonna work putting insulation under there. I really don't. Before I just had this Reflectix that I wedged in there. I'm trying to remember how hard it was to put in. I think it was pretty difficult to get that stuff in there. So I might just clean the Reflectix off real quick and just put it back with the Reflectix. I I think that's what I have to do. I really don't think it's gonna fit. Alright guys, so as I was getting ready to put the headliner in, an idea popped out of nowhere in my head, and I want to see what you guys think. I don't know how much it would cost. I don't know if it's a good idea, so please let me know. My idea is to pull this out and pull that out and use them as templates and panel the entire wall with Luon, put light insulation, like maybe 1/4-inch foam or something behind. 1, to save space, and 2, to not have a ton of insulation. I don't want a ton of insulation. We stick to warm and sometimes hot climates, and too much insulation just traps in the heat. And it only blocks it out for so long. There's always leaks in the van, so we want light insulation. Anyway, my idea is to paint it in mold-proof paint and then carpet it in the marine carpet stuff. I've seen it in a few vans, and it looks really clean and really nice. And we could get that and just carpet the whole side, and carpet this whole side, and carpet the back, put some insulation in here, block off these windows that let in a ton of heat. And I think it would look really clean and really nice. I think that would be a really good way to go. If I can build like perfect templates for these back doors, I could match the lines around the seals and everything, and carpet it. I don't care about being able to look out the windows. That's not really an issue. But if I wanted to, and it would be kind of cool to have, like, I don't know how much they cost or anything. I don't know if like how practical it would be. But I could get little boat hatch windows that block off light that you can swing open and look out. So if I'm like inside the van and I hear a weird noise or something, I can open the little window and look out. Or if someone's freaking out outside or something, you know, I can look outside. I think that would be pretty sweet. So it's almost impossible to get these things back in by myself, so I'm gonna wait for Evie to come back to put these in. I checked out the Reflectix that I had up here, and it's in bad shape. It's gross and it doesn't look good. So I actually have a better idea than that, or the foam that I was going to use, which is this stuff that I already have, and I have a ton of. So this will work great, man. I'm just going to cut this to fit and try to slide it on in there, and then get the center console thing on. That's a total pain too. If you don't have to take the headliner out of an Astro, especially with the center thing and the fancy mirrors with the lights and everything, don't do it. It's a total pain. It's not worth it. So I'm going to get this in real quick, and then we'll get started on the back. Hey, backup camera works. I need a new monitor. This has this weird gray lines on it. This part works. Uh-oh. Oh, that light works. Maybe it's just, yeah, it must just be this bulb that's out. What about these lights? Those work. Okay. This guy works. Everything's good. Let's, wow, 68 degrees. It's actually pretty nice today. Before I clean everything up back here, and, you know, get rid of this rust and stuff, I think it would be really smart to put in the foam that I'm going to put up there first, because that's going to make a mess, and I'll have to clean again. So let's do it. Alright, what a mess. Look at that. I got it in, though. There's one place up there, right there, I need to fix. But otherwise, these ones back here will be held in place once I put the Luon up. And there's a little spot up there I need to fill in real quick, too. And then clean this stuff up. It's really hard to sweep this stuff because it gets all staticky and stuck to you. But, oh, my zipper's down. Sorry about that. Or, you're welcome. Alright, all cleaned up. Still gotta deal with these wires real quick, and then I'm gonna just rip off this wall paneling, man. I just want to rip it off. right, that was easy. So look at these stains, man. This isn't mold. I think it's just like dirt. It's like dirt stains where there was moisture and it spread, kind of turned into mud a little bit. That is weird. Look, I wedged it all in there. It's all discolored too. It's all discolored down in there. Look at that. Huh. The mold-proof paint. So this is the back side of both. Obviously, the mold-proof paint worked great. Wait, what is that down there? Is that mold? Yeah, look, there's mold on there, man. Where it wasn't painted, mold grew. So this mold-proof paint that I got from Home Depot works amazingly, apparently. So I will definitely be using that again. So I might save this Thinsulate and reuse it when I rebuild this thing. I'll probably pull this stuff out and clean out behind there and get in with a rag and just clean all of this the best that I can tonight. And tomorrow it'll be nice and dry, and then I'll go in and touch up with spray paint. I've got this Rust-Oleum spray paint that kills and prevents rust. So anywhere where there's bare metal, I'll seal up real quick. I got a little spider. A little spider. Ugh. See him? So yeah, I drilled these holes in here to hold the battery down. The giant battery that I had, and which a viewer just bought from us. Evie was selling it on Craigslist, and oh no, this is embarrassing. I forgot your name, man. If you're watching, I think it's Derek. Really nice guy. He came and bought it, but these holes are from holding that down. So I'm gonna spray paint those, and then get some silicone sealant, and try to get some type of plugs like I did right here, and plug those up real quick, and just clean everything out as good as possible. And then we'll be ready to get started on the floors. So I'll see you then. We're at least gonna get started and get the subfloor in there and some light insulation, and maybe get started on the ceiling too. I gotta go get some Luan. Maybe I'll do that tonight. All right, that's it for today, guys. If you want to be part of this build, I've got a ton of merch on my website, intothemystery13.com. Link in the description. If you want to see another person building out at the same time, Dave 2D is doing build series right now, so check out his channel. He's doing that. So thanks, guys. See you next time. Love yourself.